You're a keen observer of urban design. Aside from your own research, what other economic development initiatives or projects are you following and admire? And tell us why.
Well, I think one of the things that has been attracting a lot of attention in my field is the work of Sidewalk Labs. The idea that was going to have, they actually were working on a development on the waterfront in Toronto. The pandemic, I think, killed that project. But this idea of how do we integrate the digital environment into our cities? What's the future digital city? This is an interest, by the way, something of interest to the United Nations. We had a workshop just before Christmas with Jeffrey Sachs, who runs the Sustainable Development Solutions Network, a global network of leaders in cities around the world, around what is the digital city of the future and how do we integrate digital technology, but also what kinds of changes will happen in how people live, work, move around as a result of that. So that whole effort, I think, is something that we're all following and quite interested in. And Minnesota's playing a role in that. I mean, we're probably going to be studying some major global cities and regions in this coming year. And I think our region is going to be one of them. Another interesting initiative is from a colleague of mine, Peter Calthorpe, out in California, where he's looking at the changes that are going to happen in commercial corridors because of the different ways in which people are shopping, and looking at what it would take to convert a lot of empty shopping centers and empty parking lots into denser, more mixed-use, affordable housing. A lot of these commercial corridors already have transit and buses going up and down them, and there are very few people who are opposed to replacing parking lots with, housing and other kinds of activities. And so he just did a study of the Bay Area, looking at how they could, in fact, meet all of their affordable housing needs in the Bay Area simply by repurposing all of the empty parking lots along the commercial corridors in places like San Francisco and San Jose. And so I think that, again, this idea of reimagining all the excess space that we have in order to address our needs is something that we're watching closely.
And most likely being accelerated now.
Absolutely. Right. These were things that we thought would happen over decades, and now they're probably going to happen in just a matter of years.